All right, as a reminder for our media in the room, when you ask your question, please state your name and media affiliation. And for those joining us on Zoom, remain on mute and type your questions into the chat, and I'll read those here in the room. We're joined now with South Alabama, led by head coach Terry Fowler. Coach Fowler, would you begin with an opening statement and introduce two players you have with you as well?
Okay. To start the game off, I think Texas State really got off to a great start, shooting the three. You know, they averaged about 6 threes a game, and they had 6 at halftime. And so I thought that kind of took some of our momentum. But our kids fought back and just played extremely hard. Gave ourselves every opportunity to be in the ball game late. The one thing we kind of talked about is our free throw shooting. Kind of let us down, shooting 47% from the field, from the line tonight. But love our kids. They had a rough year this year, but tonight we really committed to fighting and playing some good ball against a really good basketball team, because Texas State is definitely really a team that's higher than the 6th seed in this league. Jalen Powell to my left and Mahogany Vault to my right.
And we'll open up now for questions. Okay, Paul.
Paul Chestnut, Fox Sports Radio here now. Just share with us a little bit more what you like, what you saw in your team before you came down double digits and you fought hard, pushing for 4 points.
Yeah, just the fight our kids showed, and we made some shots, but it ultimately starts down to us getting stops on the defensive end of the floor. We were able to do that, and then we wanted to play with more pace in the second half. I thought we played more in transition, and then even in our half court offense, we played with more pace, and I thought that gave us opportunities to get into the paint, because I thought we did a pretty good job of scoring at the basket, as well as being able to get there and then kick out for some open threes.
I think it's just keep trying to be aggressive. Like it's now or never with the tournament. And that's any tournament that goes on in the country. Like you got to give it everything that you got. And I know I'm a pretty good shooter, so if I get a chance to get it up, I try to get one up. So that's pretty much my mindset going into that.
First half of the year, second half, what do you expect for this?
Oh, I mean, at the beginning of the year, we lose 3 post players, So, I mean, rebound, if you look at our stats, we've been at a -12, -14 all year long. One thing about our players weren't going to grow anymore. So it was going to be difficult for us to rebound the basketball. But then we had other injuries that kept going along. I mean, we basically been practicing with 7 players at the end of the year. But I thought our kids really bought into playing for each other down the stretch. And, that's what I'm excited about the future and stuff. A lot of our kids are coming back. So, yeah. Yeah, again, our freshmen, I've been telling this for a month or so. The time that they're getting on the floor is invaluable. I mean, you can't substitute that in practice. That time on the floor is going to pay off for them in the future. They can learn from players like Mahogany, who was with us. He was a freshman. We made our run at the Sun Belt Conference championship game against Little Rock. And so, but just being on the court is so important, more so than being on the practice floor.
Coach, I know when the season's over, it's always fun. Can you talk about your players?
Yeah, well, Jalen just joined us as a grad transfer from Elon, and it's basically done the things we expected from her. I mean, she came in, she's an outstanding 3-point shooter at Elon, come here and done the same thing. Tonight she scored her 1,000th career point in college basketball. So we're excited for that, for her to reach that accomplishment. Came in, we asked her to kind of be a leader because she was a senior, and she's been a part of a championship when she was at Elon as well. So, she fulfilled what we asked her to do. Mahogany has been with us from jump. Again, like I said, she was a key contributor. Coming off the bench as a freshman when we made that run in the tournament, we had injuries, but Mahogany came in and did some great things. And then as a sophomore, was able to contribute as well. Last year had a breakout season, averaging 9 points a game for us and taking the lead role as our starting point guard. And just been a really good leader for us, steady, and couldn't be more proud of her in the 4 years she's had here.
And if I could follow up, you got one kid who was from the Pensacola.
Right. Yeah.
They're still young.
Yeah.
And Jalen Jones, can you talk a little bit about how she's
Yeah. Janelle is, the thing about her is she's very confident. She plays with a lot of swag, I guess, the young people call it. But, she's improved. And, she had a breakout tournament here last year in the tournament. And so she's just continued to get better. She's battled a few little nagging injuries here and there. We got to get her healthy. And I think she'll be a good contributor for us in the future.
Any final questions? Go ahead, Paul.
1,000 points. Wow. Points
Yeah.
here. Congratulations.
I just feel kind of, blessed. Like, I just feel so good, even though like it's ending my career basketball wise on the college floor. I just feel so grateful for the opportunity to be here. And it's, I went into this saying, I'm not gonna cry, but it's not even sad tears. It's just like, man, I'm so happy to have had this opportunity to play with Coach Fowler, all my teammates and past teammates. I'm just so thankful for every opportunity I've been given. I'm looking forward to the future and just super blessed.